School has always been the bane of many young gamers' lives. Man, sitting through that math class and pretending like you give a damn is already hard enough, especially when all you can think about is playing Fortnite and scoring that sweet victory royale. Fear not, friends, we understand your pain, so today we put together a list that'll help you sneak in a few matches while you're in class. The top 10 ways to play Fortnite in school without your teachers noticing. Maybe don't watch this video in front of your teachers either. Number 10. Location. First and foremost, where you position yourself is utterly crucial. If you're right up at the front of the class, you're gonna be spotted, no matter how many precautions you take or how many of these tips on our list that you follow. Sit at the back of your class if you can, or near a wall, which helps minimize the number of angles your teacher or others can spot what you're doing. Corners are your friend. Plus, if you find this extra difficult to achieve, being generous with your bathroom breaks always comes in handy if you need to momentarily escape. Just be prepared to tell your teacher that you had a pretty toxic breakfast burrito if you end up spending too much time in the loo playing. Just saying. No shame in bowel movements, friends. And at number 9, phone clip. Phone clips are a great way to multitask in general. But want to make it look like you're taking notes in class? Need to keep your head up so that your teacher doesn't book you staring down at your phone in your lap while you run around blasting people with that scar you just found? Well, a phone clip is of great assistance in making it look like you're somewhat paying attention, or at least that your eyes aren't glued to something that they shouldn't be. Ones with a flexible neck, like the gooseneck phone clip, makes it easier to not only hide your phone, but to also adjust your screen and angle to however your heart desires. Whatever makes your gameplay easier, and whatever hides your phone the best. And at number 8, Windows 10 Task View. If you're playing on a school computer or have a Windows laptop, this little feature will surely come in handy. Windows 10 has a feature called Task View. It allows you to create 2 or more desktops that you can switch between, all by hitting a button. So just make sure you pull up some school-related files or work onto these other desktops and switch over to them whenever danger is near. Hopefully you won't get gunned down while hiding your game though. Fingers crossed. Up next at 7, Apple earbuds. Should be pretty darn obvious to everyone watching this video that you're going to need to have your device on silent if you're playing Fortnite in class. Sort of a given. But sound is pretty crucial to playing, and often the noises in the game can be cues that alert you to when another player is nearby. So how do you manage to not sabotage your own game without giving away that you're playing it in class? Earbuds are the answer. Small wireless headphones like the Apple earbuds will come in handy if you don't want to sacrifice the quality of your gameplay. The trick is to either hide them behind your hair, or wear a hat like a beanie or a toque that will sufficiently cover your ears. It's also probably a good idea to only wear one headphone though, so that in case you do get called out in class or have to pretend you're paying attention for a hot second, you can pull it off. Speaking of paying attention though, in at number 6, eye contact. A dead giveaway that you're preoccupied with something you shouldn't be during class is that your eyes will be glued to something that isn't the teacher, or something that isn't the front of the classroom. There's an easy way around that though, friends. Feign your attention. Pretend to give a crap about what you're learning by periodically piping in and participating. Answer a question or two, or just look directly at your teacher from time to time, making eye contact. Now there is a way of going a little bit too far with this, so perhaps don't start enthusiastically nodding or trying to answer questions when you're entirely clueless as to what the class discussion is. Moderation is key. Speaking of things that are key, and at number 5, clutter is key. Depending on how you plan on playing your game, whether it be with a phone clip or with the assistance of some other peripheral, you're likely still going to need to hide your phone. A visible phone is a giant red flag to a teacher or other nearby students who may be inclined to rat you out. So how do you keep your device hidden? Clutter on your desk is essential. Toss your bag up on that table. Have a sturdy stack of books in front of you, or even have your pencil case out. Anything that can obscure your teacher's view is exactly what you're going for in this sense. Remember, going over the top can also be problematic, so maybe don't empty out the entire contents of your bag onto your desk, or have a comically large stack of books in front of you. Discretion matters. And at number 4, pre-planned excuses. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Say you get caught. What are you gonna do then? Having a handful of pre-planned excuses may prevent your phone from being taken away or getting you a one-way ticket to the principal's office. Perhaps say your phone's acting up, or that you were responding to a message from your mom or dad. Maybe try to come up with a quick excuse that this isn't actually Fortnite, this is just my phone's screensaver. Get creative, friends. Oh, if you can manage to close the game or open up a different app instead of Fortnite right before getting caught, that always helps with the lie too. And it's also worth noting that having one of your nearby friends primed to help soften the fall is a pretty good idea. Perhaps they can cause a distraction if your teacher gets too close to your desk, or they can back you up and say, yeah, that's totally their phone screensaver. Isn't it cool? And remember, the more simple the excuse, the more believable it is. And number 3, the Vuzix Blade AR glasses. AR glasses are the sneakiest way to play while in class, or in any other public setting where you don't want to be found out. While you most definitely won't be able to throw on something bulky in terms of eyewear, something like the Vuzix Blade AR glasses solves that problem. They're really sleek, and if you already wear glasses or sometimes bust out a pair in class, these little guys are probably your best bet at getting away with Battle Royale and having no one have any idea what you're really up to. Pair these with a wireless controller that you keep hidden on your lap or under your desk and bam, you're golden. But if you don't wear glasses, maybe our number 2 might help you out. The laptop privacy screen. A laptop privacy screen is great for not only sneakily playing Fortnite, but for hiding whatever it is that you're doing on your screen in general when in public. How do these bad boys work? Well, essentially it's a thin filter that you put over top your laptop screen. It blacks out the screen to anyone trying to view it who isn't looking directly at it straight on. Meaning anyone who isn't sitting right in front of it can't see what's going on your screen for the most part. If you use a laptop in class to take notes, this is the perfect way to play Fortnite and be undetected, especially if your teacher has a habit of circling the classroom from time to time. Just be sure to keep that whole eye contact number of our list in mind when fully immersing yourself in a match. Gotta pretend that you're paying attention. And last but not least, in our number 1 spot, the wireless controller. If you're playing on your phone or on a tablet, a dead giveaway that you're playing Fortnite is that you'll be holding it up and using the controls with your fingers. But there's a way around that. You can lie your device flat on your desk or prop it up against your bag or pencil case, all while not touching it with your hands, thanks to a wireless controller. Something small like the 8-bit Do Zero wireless controller, which is actually pretty darn tiny, connects to your device via Bluetooth, and it's super discreet. You can even pop it on your keys and make it look like a keychain in case your teacher decides to grill you about it. Swear, just a toy. But really, it's most definitely not. It's a fun little controller. Alright, there we have it, friends. Did this list spark any other ideas for you guys? What methods have you used when trying to play Fortnite in class? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. If you dug this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more lists, fan theories, news, let's plays, and much more. In the meantime though, thanks for watching everybody. I'll catch you on the next video.